Good morning, I'm Andy Neal with your morning check on this Friday, May 10th. Canada's economy is reporting its biggest one-month employment surge since 1976 when the government started collecting comparable data. Stats Canada says the labor market added more than 106,000 jobs in April, the bulk of which full-time. The increase helped drop the unemployment rate to 5.7% last month, down from 5.8% in March. Victoria's unemployment edged up by 1/10 in April to 3.1%. Well, more heat records are likely to fall again today on Vancouver Island after new highs recorded yesterday. Port Alberni, Nanaimo, and Duncan all hitting 27. Highs in the mid-20s again today, and in Port Alberni, 31, which is 5 degrees higher than its May 10th record set 3 years ago. Well, that great day in the sun turned tense for 45 passengers of a Victoria-based Eagle Wing Tour whale-watching vessel that hit a rock and started taking on water. The boat was in U.S. waters when it hit the rock, and the crew purposely ran it aground on Smith Island and waited there for help. There were multiple response crews, including the U.S. Coast Guard, that helped transport the tourists back to Victoria. Victoria Police says Mike Drager, the caretaker of the vacant Victoria Plaza building, is still missing 5 days after a blaze tore through the 109-year-old structure. Officers are urging anyone with information about him to come forward. The Victoria Fire Department says it continues to put out hotspots and will continue to work in the coming days to determine the origin and cause. While the problem of money laundering in BC's real estate market is in the spotlight following the release of a report that revealed money laundering drove up housing prices by 5% last year. Several agencies anticipated the findings and put anti-money laundering policies in place last month. They also recommended making anti-money laundering education mandatory for all real estate professionals. While the world is watching to see if and how China responds to the Trump administration's latest tariff hike, the increase to a 25% duty on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods took effect at midnight. China hasn't given any details on how it might respond, only saying it will take necessary countermeasures. A magnitude 6.3 earthquake has shaken part of southwestern Japan. The quake Friday morning struck just outside Miyazaki, a city of 400,000. However, no damage or injuries are reported. Well, a bit of TV history tonight as the syndicated version of Wheel of Fortune airs its 7,000th episode. The nighttime version of Wheel premiered in 1983, and hosts Pat Sajak and Vanna White have been there from the start. And the show remains popular, averaging close to 10 million viewers daily, and you can watch tonight on CHEK starting at 7. Well, a big third period lifted the Boston Bruins to first blood in their Eastern Conference Championship Series with Carolina last night. Down 2-1 heading to the third, the Bruins scored 4 times in the final frame for a 5-2 win. No playoffs tonight. The West Final starts tomorrow in San Jose between the Sharks and the St. Louis Blues. And curiosity didn't kill this cat, but it stranded it for a while. A news crew in Florida captured amazing video Thursday of a bobcat that appeared to be stuck high on top of a utility pole. After a little prompting from some helpful humans in a cherry picker, the bobcat shimmied down the pole on its own and managed to avoid the attached power lines along the way. Well, as mentioned, another hot one today and multiple records yesterday. 31 is the high today for Port Alberni, and that is the picture of what to expect on the island under the sun today for highs. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will have CHEK News tonight at 5, followed by Ben O'Hara Byrne at 6 and 10. That's been your morning check. We hope you have a great weekend. I'm Andy Neal.